Hey guys, on to round 2 of the Mirrodin draft, flashback draft, and I would like to play first. Silent Arbiter. Um, we're gonna keep this despite the Arbiter. It may just kind of be a 6-card hand. We'll see. Really shouldn't have run him. He's a cool card in Constructed, but don't draft him, people. At least not draft him and play him. And in a Phantom draft, I mean, what else are you gonna do? But we do have a 1-drop and a 2-drop, and eventually a 5-drop. And this can help us draw a card, which may be what it does, depending on what we draw here. Well, we've got the Mirrodin Joiner, Volshot Gauntlets combo going, so I don't think I am going to draw a card since it costs a mana. Most of the spell bombs are playable, I think. The white one's probably the least playable. That's a little better. Okay, we'll play our Joiner. The next turn we may equip the Gauntlets and draw a card. Try playing out our Mirrodin Joiner here. Our opponent seems to be thinking about it. I think there's a 3-mana counterspell in this set, but I don't think there's a 2-mana one. At least not without affinity. So he's black-blue. All right. Well, he costs 3 to equip, right? Yeah, we're really having problems with mana. So I think this is actually a pretty good card in blue. I think we're gonna equip the Gauntlets. And what I can do, add the 5. Yeah. So we're going to add 5 to our mana pool. We're going to use 1 to play the Acolyte. And then we're going to move the Gauntlets over to the Acolyte. And then we're going to sacrifice this to draw a card. And it's not a bad card, but not one we can cast just yet. And we'll end our turn. If we draw a land, we can play Arcbound Bruiser without having to do any Mirrodin Joiner action. Take 2 in the air. He's only played 1 spell so far, so he's got a lot of stuff in his hand still, which is a little scary. All right. Didn't draw land, drew another Joiner. I think I'm going to swing with the big Acolyte. Although he can help us fix so that we can play Altar's Light, but I don't think we need to worry about that right now. We'll just swing with that. And play out another Joiner. Oop. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to do that. Probably could have swung with our Joiner, too. I don't know what I was thinking there. Yeah, we'll take it. We can do some silly mana adding things this turn. It only nets us 4 mana, actually, but Clockwork Vorak. Well, you can be Stasis Cocooned, so that's good news. All right, you can also be Altar of Lighted. What do we want to do here? I could just play out our Bruiser. I could also tap 3 down here, move the gauntlets here and add 5, use 3 of those, move them here and add 5, and that leaves us with 4 mana, but there's no good reason to do that, I don't think. Well, maybe there is, actually. There's a reason at least to move. Yeah, we'll move the gauntlets from here to here. And then we'll tap that for 5 green and play our bruiser. And we'll end our turn. Mirrodin Joiner with modular counters is going to be pretty nice too if we ever get our slagworm or something like that. We have Altar's Light and Stasis Cocoon, which are going to be pretty nice. I'm going to block the Vorak. We can kill it, since at the end of combat it loses its counter. So if we block with our Bruiser, we can kill the Vorak. So I think that's what we'll do. Put some counters on our Joiner, either to attack or add mana. We will take 1 in the process. He probably has a trick of some kind, though, surely, right? Maybe not. Actually, we take 3. Okay. Yes, please. Wait, what just happened? Where'd the modular counters go? Oh, only on artifact creatures. Whoopsies. Wait, why is this a 7/7 now? I'm really confused. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, the modular counters. God, that's what happened. I screwed up badly. Yeah, well, we can try to pull ourselves out of that with Altar's Light or Stasis Cocoon. I forgot modular could only go on artifact creatures, and we don't have any of those. I should have clicked no. So, whoops. Mistake has been made, a rather large one. Should have had our Arbiter out there. Would have gotten so big. He's probably trying to figure out why his Vorak's still alive too. But maybe not. Essence Drain. Okay. That does suck. Yeah, it does. I think we put Stasis Cocoon here. We swing for 1. Play our Squire, which will get us back our Spell Bomb. And end our turn. This Nurok Prodigy's killing us pretty hard, though. I don't think we have any way to deal with... we have Turn the Tables, and we have Arrest. I guess those are the 2 ways we could deal with that thing. And neither of them would really do it, since you can just discard a card and return it to its owner's hand. So, there's Cumulox, who we also can't deal with, really. We want to move our gauntlets. So we're going to take 7 in the air next turn. Yeah, that's going to hurt. We'll attack with our Acolyte. Where's our flyers? We do have 2 of them. Play our Life Spark Spell Bomb. So we can't quite kill him next turn, like if he swings with both. But for now, I'm going to leave the Spell Bomb there. I may decide to draw a card with it. Like, turn the tables right now would be pretty nice for that Cumulox. I probably will draw a card with it at the end of his turn and hope to hit something like that. Wish I hadn't made the mistake I made. Then there'd be no Clockwork Vorak, but I also wouldn't have anything to Stasis Cocoon anyway, so maybe it works out. Yep, take 7 in the air. So we're dead next turn if we don't turn the tables in our next 2 cards. Or a rest. A rest would work too. Stupid Arcbound Bruiser mistake though. Play the Arbiter, but that won't do any good either because Cumulox. I think I'm probably going to put our Tangle Spider in, sighted in. The reach will be useful against these guys. Side him in for the Arbiter, probably. So, opponent seems to be deep in thought. Not sure why. Maybe he can... Nim Abomination. Interesting. So he's going to lose 3 life at his upkeep. If I keep my Spell Bomb... Oh wait, he's doing something else. Now he's playing another blocker, yeah. Doesn't have any artifact creature cards to get back, but it is another blocker. So yeah, now we can't... I was thinking maybe we could almost do lethal, depending on what we draw. Like, Stand Together would have given us lethal. So... we're going to draw a card. Well, he's only going to have 1 blocker. Let me do some calculating here. This guy's not untapping, so 5, 7. Like if we keep this guy, we can swing for 10, and he'll be at 9. But we'll have to draw a card that can remove this blocker. You know, it might be the best thing to do because it increases our chances of winning are higher if we keep the Life Spark Spell Bomb than if we draw a card with it, I think. Because it gives us a creature. So, but we're not going to have the mana. Never mind. We wouldn't have the mana anyway, so I think it's better to draw the card. And we drew a Forest. It goes to 9. Well, we drew a Flyer. And it's a flyer, we can actually equip that to our Bowshot Gauntlets too, because it doesn't have Shroud right now. We have enough mana to do both, but that leaves us with 2 tapped creatures, and he can get through for lethal. So... unfortunately, I think it's better just to play the Skimmer. Because, yeah, that's what we're going to do. I don't think we can win this game, but if we're going to, it's better to do that than the other plan. He's got to have more artifact creatures running Moriok Scavenger than the Clockwork Vorak. Unfortunately, none of these are artifact creatures, though. Okay. So we block there, there, and there. And go to 2. Dark Steel Ingot. Oh, why'd you show up now, man? Alright, we lost this game. My misplay didn't help, but it actually didn't hurt us either. So, because he only played 1 artifact the whole game. I think we want Purge again. He has black. We don't want that. I do think we want our Tangle Spider, though. And we're going to take out our Arbiter. And I think that's it. I think that's the... Oh. Wait a second. I have to decide out one more card. Because I added Purge. I haven't seen our cranial plating at all, which is a little sad. What do we want to cut here? Skirmisher hasn't shown up either. Maybe our Tangle or Razor Golem. Or our Bruiser. Or our Deathmask Duplicate. Something on the higher end of the curve, I think, is what we want to cut. We want everything down here. Although these are more, like I said before, they're more like right here. So yeah, I think I'll cut the Bruiser. Yeah, we'll cut the Bruiser. And roll with this. Maybe we have better luck in game 2. That Tangle Spider should be nice against him, especially if we can accelerate into it quickly. It's too bad we drew our Slagworm a little late in that game, but that's okay. I'd like to see our cranial plating. It would definitely be a big play to actually get it. Although last game we actually didn't have that many artifacts, so there you go. But our deck does have enough for cranial plating. I mean, any deck does, but maybe we should have taken some Trees of Tales. Our opponent's taking a while to sideboard, so I'm going to pause until he comes back. Alright, so... Well, there's a cranial. This is a pretty good hand. We don't have any white, but we have a quick Tangle Golem and a cranial plating and Mirrodin Joiner. So I think I am keeping it. I've already clicked that I was going to. I think it's a snap keep, even though we don't have the white that we're probably going to need. Wayfarer's Bauble. Well, now it's looking like we really want it. So we'll be able to play our Tangle Golem on turn 4, which is pretty speedy. Play out our Joiner here. If we draw a land, we'll also be able to equip Cranial Plating, add 2, if we draw Forest especially. And then play the Tangle Golem and the Lifespark Spellbomb, which hopefully can help us draw some white. Skyhunter Skirmisher with Cranial Plating is really nice too. But a big Tangle Golem seems like it'll do the job too. It'll be a 7/4 at least. We also got the Spellbomb, so be an 8/4 for at least a turn. Yeah, that Wayfarer's Bauble is pretty nice. I don't even think I considered those. I should have, since our deck's kind of a ramp deck. But I didn't. I kind of forgot they existed. Wonder if he can, like, do something. Well, let's find out. Player Tangle Golem. See if he counters it. No, it doesn't look like it. Unfortunately, we didn't draw land, so we weren't able to do the equip silliness that I wanted to do, but that's okay. Echoing Decay, yeah, that sets us back, unfortunately. Oh, God. Yeah, that's going to be really good for him right now, especially because we haven't hit any white. We did draw another joiner, though. I doubt he lets me go to attacks, yeah. I didn't want to equip the cranial plating to him because I knew he would just kill it, so or not kill it, but tap it down. So we'll play out our joiner. Yeah, Icy Manipulator is so good. This guy's definitely got a control strategy going against us in this game. We can Stasis Cocoon it if we ever get white mana, which will be nice. Fear. We can purge that if we ever get white mana. Okay. Well, I want to play... Well, first let's attach the plating to our joiner, see what he does about that. We can add 3 mana to our mana pool right now, which isn't as big a deal as it sounds like. Another Echoing Decay. Okay. Decayed. Just going to tap our Golem. God, we need white mana. Play our Spellbomb. No, I'm not going to do that. I'll just draw a card now because we haven't drawn a land, and if we draw one, we can play it. And we didn't. In fact, we drew our freaking Razor Golem, who costs the full 6 right now. Not having the best luck here. May have kept a little bit of a sketchy hand, I guess, but the 2 Echoing Decays are what has set us back so much. Taps our Golem. He does only have 2 cards in his hand, so if we ever get the white, I feel like we'll be able to get past him. This isn't going to be able to add white, unfortunately. Just equip him, why not? And end our turn. That way he has to choose between tapping down a 5/4 and a 3/1, assuming he doesn't have more removal in his hand. White on the table. He's kind of getting flooded out, but he may actually be able to play something with all that. Yeah, Cumulox. Ugh. Awful. This is just bad. Yep. Looks like we're going down in round 2 more than likely, because we can't stop that Cumulox even if we do get Stasis Cocoon on that Icy Manipulator. And we'll be dead in no time. Yeah, we can't do anything. Yeah, we're just going to scoop. I mean, even if we draw white. Not a very eventful round 2. Hopefully we can go on and win round 3. If you go 2-1 in this, you can do another Phantom draft for free, basically, infinitely, as long as you go 2 and 1. So hopefully we do that. So didn't look too good in round 2. At least in game 1 we fought, but in this one we just could never get white. So I may have made a mistake in keeping my hand, but oh well. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and